Right now we're at the point in our chart where we need to do the bobbles and the smocking stitch. To do the bobble, you knit one, purl one, knit one, all into the same stitch. So you end up with 3 stitches on your needle, and you need to get rid of 2 of them, and it's better with a very pointy needle, but this one's rather blunt. So you put them under those 2 threads, which, like I said, it's easier if you have a sharp needle. And you pull them over this last stitch worked. Kind of push that little bobble to the front as you knit your next stitch. We have 2 white stitches on our chart. 1, 2, and now we get to that center area, and we're going to do the mock smocking stitch. It's kind of a way of doing it that's simpler. The typical way to do it would be to bring those stitches forward on a cable needle and wrap the yarn around and put them back and knit them across. What we're going to do instead is simply insert the needle between the 3rd pink stitch and the white stitch, not even through a stitch, just between them. We're going to grab the pink yarn and wrap it around just like we're knitting that stitch. Pull that loop to the front and put it right on the needle. Kind of snug it up a little bit. You can see that I have that loop on the needle, and what I'm going to do is just knit it together with the first stitch. So I knit 1, 2, 3. And you can see that those wraps are there. They wrap around and create that cute bar that's across the front. So then we just continue with our chart, knit 2, and then we do another bobble. Now I want to say one thing about the bobbles. I put in a knit 1, purl 1, knit 1 bobble for the pattern. I also mentioned that you can do a knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1 bobble and pass 3 over instead of 2. So this is really just a personal preference. I did 2 different bobbles on the hats that I have, the prototypes. On this one I used the smaller bobble, and I think the bobble kind of recedes, and I think it's hard to see here. Is that better? So it is smaller. It's a little bit more subtle, which that might be the look that you're interested in. On the other one, I used the 4-stitch bobble, and this you can see is bolder, and you can see it better right here. So it's really up to you. It doesn't matter which one you use. Just if you want a more visible bobble, you could use the 4-stitch. If you want it just to be a little thicker spot on the knitting, you can use the 3-stitch. So that's really up to you. So that's how you do the smocking stitch, and you can see it here, how it looks really nice on the hat. And that's how you do the bobbles.